Okay, in this video, I want to show a game I played recently. Now, I was Abathur doing a split push build on Blackwater Bay. We were getting beat just a little bit all game. They were really teaming up on us 5v4. You know, I was Abathur doing split push, so the hat didn't do a ton. It had a few clutch heals, but mostly it was just there to split push as much as I can. Now, I really took advantage of level 16, level 20, where I could split push. I could focus on where they weren't. And I also grabbed the heal ability. So you can see our core gets pretty low at one point, and toward the climax of the game, they are pushing pretty hard. They're trying to finish the core, and I'm making it hard for them. So I'm on the red team here. Here I am, Ray Bomb on Abathur. Now, again, I went toward a split push build. And what that means is pretty much every bottom ability on his talent tree. Now, what we can see here is I'm asking the team, would they prefer I split push or not? We really only had two decent targets for hat. You know, if you're ranged, it makes it harder to be a hat target. But really, I do like to do split push. It is my favorite build in this, but you do need a couple things. You need a 3-lane map, and you need a little bit of a push advantage from the rest of your teammates. You need to be able to go through and get one of the turrets down, so you can get behind and start doing the locusts. So you can see they got first blood on us. This team fight turns pretty poorly, if I remember correctly. Smuradin continues to get away over and over. Meanwhile, see, I'm hatted on the remote guy just because I could not switch in time. It's too crucial to stay on someone, but it just takes a little bit too long to switch if you're in the middle of a team fight. You can see here I'm trying to push, trying to make them regret not coming bottom. Also soak some experience. They do have a lead on us from those kills they got. We have Cassia coming down. My goal here is to try and get my minions killed off before he can collect experience, and I was unsuccessful, as you can see. I think at this point I'm going to try and switch top and try and save him, but I'm too late. He misses both of his skill shots, so I'm a little disheartened at this point. They're beating us in kills 3-zip at this point, and levels 3-2. Now we're at a big disadvantage for getting the first set of coins, as you can see. There's nobody near bottom. I'm not going to be able to stop them or do anything about it, so they'll have all 10, it looks like. I don't think he comes in time. Oh, he does, that's right, he tries to steal one, but then he ends up dying, if I remember right. No. Okay, that was later. Spoiler. So here I am. Again, I'm just trying to focus as good Abathur build. Focus on the opponents that are low and the teammates that are low as well to try and save them last second. Now, this guy makes a series of mistakes here. You can see they're all headed this way. He is going for the extra 2 coins kind of recklessly. We're not pushed on any lane. He did mention at the beginning he's a DPS build, but that doesn't mean you should be out on your own as a Lily. So here we're trying to get another kill, and I think we do kill him, but can't get his coins. That was a good defense on his part. So again, they're holding on to all the coins here. We have 1 because we just gave up a bunch as the Lily. Like I said, Lily does this quite a few times this game where he pushes up a little bit too much, so just sets us up for a bad start, basically. I'm trying to push top. You can see the Morales is top by himself, which is good. I'm trying to keep him focused away from the team fights. I think we have a chance to get a lead if we can keep their healer away. Now, you can see here a pretty frustrating turn of events. We get them low quite a few times, not able to finish, even though we have an advantage, really 5v3. They're maintaining a good solid distance. We have a good health, but again, we have nothing to turn in, whereas they have 15. And look at bottom. I think I do get frustrated at this point and say, look team, you guys got to focus on where you're supposed to be. I think we do end up getting him here. Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere for him to go. But in the meantime, look what he's done to our base. So that was pretty smart of him. Again, here's Lily. He focused on an objective. They had vision, I think, at the time. And yeah, they still have vision. They're blue. And they went ahead and stole that. So now they're at 16 coins to our 1. I'm trying to defend as much as I can, but you know, one little bomb or two that they hit is not going to stop them when our team's nowhere near. And we consistently are losing team fights. So business as usual, they're teaming up, they're doing the five-man thing. I'm in middle, which I don't like to be the same lane as team fights. Abathur, you should be soaking, going different lanes, pushing different lanes, especially to punish them in cases like this. I think I do move pretty soon, once they disengage. So there's his first turn in. We're not going to be able to stop him. Yeah, that was rough for us, and of course he's going to get away. It's really hard to get him. He didn't waste his jump. And I take a few hits here, I think, from the towers, which could have killed me. I think this is the first time we did something that felt right and good. We got some coins. Team fight's doing okay in middle. I think we survived that. And I'm on a lane, which I'm soaking. I'm actually not soak. Okay, here comes the soak. We are getting a little far behind on towers, but levels were staying maintained. See bottom, they're going to take both our targets out. Does he live? I think he lives, thanks to my help. Here again, there's another team fight top. Now again, I don't want to be here, so I'll probably exit as soon as I can. I have applied the healing perk, trying to get as much life out of this tower as I can before they push through it. I think they will continue to push, and there's nothing really I can do to stop. You know, we only have one teammate close, the second's coming, but it won't be enough. And they do have level 10, full level out of us. Now you can see bottom here. I helped him get 1 kill, and I think that's all we end up getting. Oh, he does die with 7 behind the tower, but there's nothing I can do. I do remember cloning him as soon as I could. I like to get cloned at level 10. See, he's going to go and get their coins. I'm pinging. Yeah, I'm pinging. Say, go get his coins, go get his coins. So there's really, again, nothing we could do about it. There's my clone. I go and push deep. Notice it's too late. Try and get some damage in if I can. I think I missed my skill shots too, but we do get this pushed in quite a bit, which is good. Meanwhile, they keep pushing top. I'm hidden in the shade here in the bush, so they're not able to see me. If they wanted to, they could push through. I think they have enough cover, so I do back up. In the meantime, we did get bottom tower as well, and we're tied on towers at this point, assuming we can hold on to top. My objective again is to hold on to top as much as possible. This guy, I think he's going to fight it. You can see I'm trying to distract them and slow them down. Also take out the minions when I can. And it looks like our team did turn in as well, which is good. That helps big time for me. And he goes down. Trying to get some minions going. You can see I'm trying to slow any push they have. This allows us to really get through as much as we can. and hold off this point. Now, I'm not going to be able to stop them, you can see, but it did delay them and keep 2 people top for a long time. They are going to be able to turn here again, but we have a huge push bottom. So I believe I do come bottom and try to supplement this a little bit. There it is. Okay, now, yeah, they should not engage here. I know I'm safe. We have 8 coins on this guy, so we need to turn in pretty soon. My objective at this point, try and save this tower, which I'm not going to be able to do. And then try to take advantage of this bottom lane and middle lane as much as possible. Now that I can get past the first set of towers, I can put a bomb somewhere out of the path so that the minions don't run through it. And I can always press Z to teleport to my bomb, which gives vision. You can see they're getting boss here. Now this boss, nobody pays attention to see that they're going for him until way too late. He plays too far up. I do get some, I like to clone Li Ming as much as I can because you can put on good DPS and not worry about dying, which usually Li Ming has to be a little bit more careful. So this Paper Tiger here does a pretty good job. I think he gets the 3rd kill here too. Maybe not. In the meantime, you can see these chests are being ignored. What I'm trying to do is defend this as much as possible. You can see I'm healing towers, delay the boss. And there was Kira's 3rd and 4th. This is a perfect time to turn in. We just need 12 to schedule a push. And I'm going to go ahead and use Abathur Slaps to get some more coins. I think I get all 5 here. Now I do end up turning these in successfully, which sometimes you've got to be careful with Abathur, but just pay attention. And Abathur's ability to teleport to his vision and also plant bombs outside of his vision makes him a good helper on this map. They're going for this minion camp. They continue to put on the pressure with camps. Overall, I'd say this is a fairly even game at this point. We are winning in kills by 1. The objectives with the towers are the same. The objectives are now level, although we do have more coins stored up. Pretty soon here, they're going to start pushing bottom collectively. So here we have a good team fight. There's 5 of them and 4 of us, not including me. You can see Karazim is getting a full power of his ult. We were able to recover all of those, which is good, and I'm able to help him ace here. There it is. So what happened was we started the clone, and I was had it on someone, and shortly after I determined that'd be a better value if I simply cloned the Li Ming. Again, the Li Ming is a great target to clone because you can play a little more aggressively than Li Ming would otherwise. Okay, so you can see there's a big push bottom here. I try and keep it up. You can see I'm playing a little aggressively myself. I try and keep it up with some bombs here. I want this to keep pushing. I just got level 6. So I do get the spawn 3 locusts at this point. It's my favorite ability. I think that really opens up Abathur. If you can get to 16 with 1 tower down, I have a high win rate with that Locust push because they do so much damage, especially when he's buffed with his other talents. So here is where they do a huge bottom push. They get all the way through to the core and do some damage to it. I turn in my 5 coins that I collected earlier, knowing that they're focused bottom, and then I hightail it out of there. A little scary here. They are getting close, and in fact they could have interrupted me if they searched a bush, but fortunately they didn't. Now one after another my team is taken out here. We're really out of poor position. Look at that. I can't save him in time. So here, what we have is 3 of our characters down. We have our tank alive, although I don't think for long. Yeah, so it's just me against their whole team, and they have 1 minion wave. You can see what I did immediately was defended bottom as much as possible, but push top. I got those locusts going. Top's got a huge push. It's got 1 siege minion. We're going to lose top. We're going to lose bottom, but if I'm lucky, we can get top, or at least a good portion of it. So they're looking to end here, and they almost get it. A couple things that they didn't have going for them. Our Lily, see, we had a wasted ult there from their Karazim. Our Lily is able to put some pressure on. We have our minions all up, and I'm secretly down here destroying all their minions, you see. So they don't have any backup. Now they got our core down to 40% there. But we're in a good spot. No, we can't really push anywhere too closely, but we at least pushed them back. 36% looks like is the lowest they got. At this point, every 60 seconds I can build a healer bot, and that's what I do. We have 5 coins, enough to turn in again. And there's a healer bot coming in. This is one of the things which differentiates Abathur from other champions. He can heal buildings, and that's such a crucial skill when they're low like this. Now it's making it harder for them to push through and just try and finish. You can see I've transitioned top. Now we're level 20, so I like to build these locust nests as well as push a set through. So immediately comes with at least 4 locusts, huge siege range damage, and you know, any AoE will take them out pretty quickly, but if none of them were near, you can do serious damage to them. And you can see this guy's not paying attention, took half his life. Meanwhile, I've got the core at 51% already, and I'm going to continue to heal it every minute as soon as I can. We've now, with the bombs, taken out top and middle tower, so bottom's all that's left. More healing coming on. You can see my team is pinging for some camps on top and for some more coins. And you can see the bottom team rotating to try and get this last push through. I don't know if they've realized that I've healed it up to twice its health they've damaged it to. You can see I'm pinging, that's drawing attention to it. In the meantime, you know, it's pretty even in middle. Pay attention to middle, because this is where we end up sneaking through. And I'm a little frantic at this point. Pay attention, everybody. We're going to need everybody here. We're going to survive this. At this point, I go ahead and clone again. You can see Li Ming, my favorite target. I want to put on some damage. I don't think I'm very successful, but I can bait them into engaging when they wouldn't have otherwise. The 2 take down our Lily, which is not great. I get some damage in, allowing them to slow the progress that they were going to make otherwise. My Lily expired. And this is not looking good for us at this point. They're all still alive. We have 1 dead. we're all pretty low. Unable to push. Check out middle lane. See, we now have 3 siege minions. I'm not actively working on it. I'm mostly focusing on defending. We're at 71% in the tower. They're really trying to break through that shield. Make a couple good moves there, keeping them kind of lower health, I mean. And at this point, our core, we've gotten to the core with our 3 siege minions, and I'm paying very close attention to it. They're making their final push, and I figured now is a great time to take advantage of this. 3 siege minions focusing on their core, they each do tons of damage. Meanwhile, they're desperately trying to push down our tower. You can see at this point, I'm going to focus on this completely. 1, 2, 3, 4 siege minions. I want these to survive. Each one's doing 3% damage at least per hit. Meanwhile, they're struggling to stay ahead of us. Here I am. Again, I'm trying to get them to focus off of the towers. I go in here, sneak in. They're still trying to make it work bottom. And there we are. Slap for the win. Now what you can see here is we got the split push build working, kept on the pressure, and eventually pushed them through all the way to their base. Really kept the siege minions alive. And you can see I got quite a few accolades. I got 8 upvotes, which I've never seen anybody get that high, so I was very happy with this. And very pleased with this game and how it went. Everything went according to plan. I'm glad it was not too one-sided. It was a lot of fun, a lot of back and forth, and I just had a good time. So appreciate you watching. I'll try and record some more videos like this if people are interested in watching this. But again, really fun game. Really showcases what Abathur Split Push can do. Thanks for watching.